ya les di instrucciones más antes. No tienen preguntas ahora. Any questions? Protect yourself at all times. Let's go. Let's have it.
So we are set to go. That is Andres Cazares. And that is Danny Romero, young man who at the age of 20 has captured the hearts of many, not only here, but many of you that have seen him here on ESPN. He's ranked number 3 by the IBF as a bantamweight. Interestingly, ranked number 4 by the IBF as a flyweight, where he used to campaign.
Ratings are always a little bit strange, but one way to relate to a fighter like Danny Romero is that he's in many organizations at different weight classes,
and
that's close enough.
That's good enough, and the irony is he's now campaigning as a super flyweight where he's not ranked, so go where he's got the NABF championship. Good body work by Romero. Romero told us this morning he would go to the body because he said Cazares was an awkward kind of a guy, hard to hit in the head. He said, I would go downstairs.
Figured that Cazares would lead with his head. And after the last victory for him, one-round KO over Sosa in a pay-per-view event, you would think he might come out here a little bit hungry for a knockout again. He's had some reinforcement on that aggressive style.
Fighting only as recently as November 18th. He beat Domingo Sosa, who you may remember, a guy who fought Michael Carball, knocked him out of 1 round to defend his NABF title. A title that he has actually defended now 4 times after winning it from Brian Lonnen. Of course, not a world title, but a stepping stone.
But very interesting that you bring that up because almost nobody defends an NABF title 4 times.
Left hook to the body sends Cazares down.
And this one is history.
And for keeps, it looks like. Well, he landed some good headshots, but it was a body shot that sent Cazares down. We'll have to take another look at that to see exactly where and how that punch was landed.
Usually, when you see a one-punch body shot like that and the fight, it's to the solar plexus. We'll have to see exactly where this one landed.
He's in pain, and I think you're right. I think it was a solar plexus shot. Danny Romero basking in the cheers of this crowd. And let's look
now we're inside here. Romero goes to the head. Nice shot there, leaning over here. Looks like a shot to the ribs, then around to the side. And excuse me, but that's not a knockout punch. It's a pretty fair shot.
It doesn't look like it would be a normal. It was a good body punch.
Nice shot there to the head. One underneath to the ribs, and that's around to the side. That's a rib shot too, unless he broke Cazares' ribs. That's what we don't know. He is still down and acting like the rib is broken.
He's holding it, and that might be the answer. Because normally you would not expect that punch to send him down.
It doesn't take a lot of pressure on a vulnerable area like a rib to crack it. In some cases, maybe only 11 pounds of pressure. So a good shot caught squarely, and you could be looking at rib damage.
And for Danny Romero, who notches his 22nd win as a pro, his 20th by knockout. Let's say this, he is one of the better body punchers, maybe in all of boxing.
And 2 first-round knockouts in a row. He loves to go to the body, always advocates the benefit of doing that, and he practices what he's been preaching outside of the ring.
He hurt Sosa to the body when he knocked him out in Las Vegas on November 18th, defending his NABF.
What is scary is that you get the impression that he could throw that finishing punch in this fight about 3 times harder.
Yes.
If it was later in the fight and he was flowing more freely, he'd have more into that.
And that's a scary thought for Andres Cazares, that's for sure. Michael Buffer is in the center of the ring. Let's go up to him right now and get the...
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Nefi Quintana reaches the count of 10 at 1 minute and 25 seconds of the very first round. The winner by knockout victory, the NABF Super Flyweight Champion from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Kid Dinamita, Danny Romero.
So Danny Romero notches yet another knockout victory. As we head to break, take a look at our boxing guide, find out what's coming up in pugilism.